on the agenda is Michael Cole says WWE is not wrestling. So, this write-up is from Cage Side Seats. While Cole is right about WWE's evolution and the importance of storytelling, his statement sends a mixed message as he and WWE still refer to the product as pro wrestling. Under Vince McMahon, pro wrestling and professional wrestler became prohibited words. To set WWE apart and distance it from the stigma of pro wrestling, McMahon rebranded his version of the genre as sports entertainment. Pro wrestlers, at least those in his employ, were called WWE superstars. Now, Michael Cole went on Logan Paul's podcast and basically said, we're an entertainment company, we're an entertainment entity first, we're not pro wrestling. Why is it even now Vince McMahon is gone, are WWE diehards obsessed with the idea of not being pro wrestling? Why is pro wrestling such a dirty word?
I don't even know why he would say that. What purpose does that serve, really? It is what it is, and let the people choose it if they want. I think by this time in the history of pro wrestling, I think the people kind of know that already, and not to be renamed, but everybody knows that. I don't know what the purpose is they get by saying it's an entertainment company, and it's just, we never said it before, is what I'm saying. 60 years of pro wrestling, or how long it was, that it was never said. And we hit some hot ass runs by not saying that. You learn from a little kid at pro wrestling. Is it fake? It's fake, believe me. But when we were doing sellouts, I don't think I used to hear people say this. I tell you what, it might be fake. That wasn't fake. All they need is one match that they can believe in, a hard-hitting match. And I think that's what Gunther gives them. Because he beats the shit out of some of those guys in there.
When was the last time you remember hearing somebody or overhearing somebody say, hey, did you catch the sports entertainment last night? We're going to the sports entertainment tonight. Yeah. Do you want a ticket?
But you know what has lessened is somebody calling it fake. They've got past that point now. It's not fake. It's wrestling. So the fake part is almost the extra thing that doesn't need to be said. It's wrestling, and everybody accepts that. I mean, how do you sell 17,000 or 20,000 tickets to a fake event? I don't know how you do it, but wrestling somehow found that way to affect the fans or touch the fans to get them to go and buy ringside seats or a seat way up high, which is overpriced anyway, to me, for
well, speaking of tickets, WrestleMania, have a guess how much?
10,000.
For both nights, I actually went on it for the fourth row for WrestleMania, $15,000.
Fourth row?
Fourth row was $15,000 for both nights.
Now, see, that's to me, that's unbelievable.
It's the money ain't fake, I'll tell you that. And people are paying it.
Because they want to be there. I think what we're going to see with WWE in the next couple of years is insane business and insane numbers. That's what we're going to see. Because I think, and I've said it here for years, it's an art. It's an art form. And once you get in that art form and the people get used to seeing it and enjoying it, I don't know how you're going to get somebody to pay $15,000 for a fourth. What's ringside?
It's probably about the same. It might be more. It might be 20. I mean, I couldn't find the number for that.
Well, it's got to be more than the fourth row.
It could be. It could be 20. I mean, they're all sold out, so I couldn't check. I mean, there was including booking fees, $10,000 per seat to watch from a skybox and have a photo with Hulk Hogan. and they were trying to dress it up like Hulk Hogan would be watching the WrestleMania event with you. And at no point it actually said it. You just get a meet and greet beforehand, and then he leaves, I'm pretty sure. But $10,000 a seat just to get a handshake and a photo with Hulk Hogan. You boo him.
Wow.
I know.
That's unbelievable. It really is.
Hey, listen.
I want to watch it with Hulk. Wonder what they would charge me.
12,000 for you.
They probably charge me 30,000. Or you can sit there, but it'd be 30 grand. So
before we get too off the point with the sports entertainment, we're an entertainment entity first. Okay, what does WWE stand for?
World Wrestling Entertainment.
Nope.
What?
No one seems to know this, right? In 2011, I couldn't find the press release, but I found a news article about it. In 2011, WWE gave a press release out saying that World Wrestling Entertainment was no longer the name of the company. The company's name is WWE. WWE, since 2011, unless they've changed it since, and I don't know, has not stood for anything. It's WWE, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it. So it's an acronym that stands for nothing.
I didn't know that.
2011.
So it's
Search
just...
out.
Interesting.
Yes, so actually, in fairness to the company hasn't had wrestling in their name since 2011, which I just find so bananas. But I've never understood the whole wrestling, that's what my father did. When Vince McMahon used to say that, it's like, oh, that's what my father did, not what I would do. And it's like you're a wrestling promoter. That is all you will ever be.
Yeah.
And, you might have been accused of being some other things as well. But, he tried boxing, he tried American football, he tried buying a hotel, he tried opening a hotel and casino, I think, in Las Vegas. He tried being a restaurateur in Times Square. And he was never any of that. He had a stake in the Cape Cod Coliseum in God knows where in the Northeast. I just don't understand why he's trying to prove to himself that he's not wrestling, or he's a music impresario, or he's in films. It's like, no, WWE is wrestling, and that is it, and it's absolutely fine to be that.
So WWE is an acronym that stands on its own. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, well, it's no longer an acronym. That's the point. It was, and now it isn't.
So WWE is just the name of the company.
Yes, and doesn't stand for anything. World Wrestling Entertainment is not it anymore.
That's weird.
Tell me about it. We will move on.
That's weird as hell. But to me, it will always be World Wrestling Entertainment.